Welcome to Magnetic Gaming, and I'm going through and reviewing the rest of the NES games I have in my library at the moment, which is a rather small library at the moment. And the game we're going on to now is a game that I have fond memories as a child, and actually a lot of people seem to have fond memories of this game from when they were children. I'm going to give you a warning with this one. First off, look at the box. The box has the rainbow on it. The LJN rainbow, which is usually a sign of a game to stay away from. This game is Town and Country Surf Designs, Wood and Water Rage. Usually just goes by TNC Surf Designs. It's a skateboarding and surfing game published by LJN for the NES in February of 1988. Developed by Atlas. You can play as Joe Cool, Tiki Man, Cool Cat, and Thrilla Gorilla. There was a sequel released, Town and Country 2 Thrilla Safari. And it has more action and platforming elements. This is one of those games that, as people go back and revisit it, here's some of the reviews out there for it. Funk Games, F. Questicle.net, D+. All Game Guide, looks like 2.5 stars. Video Game Critics, C+. Ultimate Nintendo, 3 out of 5 stars. Apparently it can make use of the rock and roller accessory gamepad. However, I have no experience using that. I can tell you this though. Before we get into this, I remember this game enough from a kid to remember that I was able to play it at one point quite well. And I already know, I can tell you this, the surfing part of this is a pain to try to get the timing down. Once you get it down, it's not that bad, but I'm going to do terrible at both sections of this. Let's get it. And apparently it doesn't like my controller. That is odd. Oh, it wants me to use select, that's why. Start off with this. Let's be the masked man. Tiki Man. You get this music, which isn't all that great. Apparently you don't want to do that. You get 4 lives. A lot of it does involve memorization. And pretty much everything kills him. Okay, you just skipped that ramp. And of course you start off in a place where it's about impossible to make the next jump. The game is playable. It's just one of those games where you need memorization to get the timing down. We'll go on to the big wave encounter to demonstrate that. Like I said, don't use my gameplay footage in this as an example of how playable this game is. The goal with this is to get to the beach, avoid the birds. That's a good sign. Yeah, that's what it is. You just have to stay up long enough to... And these birds will wipe you out. Are you kidding me? I actually made it through the surfing part, not the skating part. Like I said, the skating, the surfing part is doable. A lot of people struggle more at the surfing part than the skateboarding. But it doesn't control all that well. And the bird and the people underneath apparently just hang out while you're in the air. You're unaffected by the wave. And then we have one more game to demonstrate after. Yeah, see, collision detection isn't the greatest. But once you get the timing down, you'll realize where the collision is. And then you have some cheap gameplay like that where the bird pops in. I should be able to just surf. Yeah, it gets progressively harder as you go on. Basically goes till you're out of lives, or you go make it through a certain number of rounds. That is cheap. As was that. Oh, that bird doesn't care that I'm off the surfboard. It's still coming anyway. Oh, you got a green fish of some sort. Oh, I thought I could make it. Just barely made it past the fish. I haven't played much worse LJN games. And it seems like every time I review an LJN game, this is the second LJN game I've reviewed. Seems like I always say that it's better than most other LJN games. Yeah, let's just lose the lives on purpose, so we can get onto the wooden, the last type. I kept gaining a life just by making it too far out. Seriously? There we go. Keep track of your highest score. And Wood and Water Rage, if it's what I think it is, it's just both events. Yeah, you get to do both of them. So let's see if I do a little bit better on the skateboarding section. Probably not. I just fell through the ground. Like I said, some of the hit detection is a bit off. I think I'm doing well enough to make it through this level. And now let you do the... So the question is the surfing cat and the dog and the tiki guy and the gorilla or whatever these characters are, is the cat surfing as a cat in a tuxedo as a bird tries to attack you with lackluster controls? Is that good enough to get this at least into the average category? Is it good enough to give it at least a 5 out of 10? That's average. Average is the lowest game that's playable and fun. I'm gonna say no. It's not a good game. It was good back then because it was neat. Because there were so few surfing and skateboarding games, and if that's the one you got as a kid, of course it was fun. But since there's so many other games out there, this game isn't good. The controls aren't that good. The hit detection isn't that good. The events are boring. It's a lot of the same graphics over and over. It is playable, so I'll give it that. It's playable. There's just not enough there. So, where am I going to put it on our score? I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 10. It's playable, but it's not fun, really. As a kid with limited options, it is fun, but if you played this as a kid and enjoyed the game, just let those memories stay in your childhood. You'll be better off for it. I'm going to put it below Jaws and above Patriotic Pinball for the PlayStation 1. So 47 out of 55 on the list, 3.5 out of 10. You can pick this game up for fairly cheap, but unless it's something you just want in your collection for the monkey on the cover and the silly graphics, or to complete a collection, or you just want something to show somebody how kids were back in your days, this game's not worth picking up. Hope you enjoyed the review. Please like, subscribe, and have a great day.